He came in every single night at exactly 2:14 a.m. Same jacket, same hat pulled low over his face. He never spoke. He bought the exact same thing every time: a bottle of water and a pack of matches. For 3 weeks, I thought he was just another regular, until the night the security camera showed him standing at my counter while I was the only person in that store, and nobody had walked through the door. My name is Connor Hayes. I was 22 years old, working night shift at a gas station off Highway 80, just outside Reno, Nevada. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., 5 nights a week. It was an isolated stretch of road, desert on both sides. The nearest house was almost 3 miles away. Most nights, maybe 10 customers came through after midnight. Truckers, insomniacs, people driving through the night to somewhere else. I had worked there for almost a year before anything strange happened. It started on a Tuesday in March, 2:14 a.m. The bell above the door rang and a man walked in. Tall, thin, wearing a dark jacket and a baseball cap pulled down low. He walked straight to the cooler, took out a bottle of water, then to the counter, grabbed a pack of matches from the display. He set both down in front of me, paid in exact cash, never said a word, never looked up. I said, "Have a good night," like I always did. He didn't respond, just walked out. I didn't think much of it. Gas stations get strange customers, especially at 2 a.m. The next night, 2:14 a.m. exactly, he came back. Same jacket, same cap, same items, water, matches, exact cash, no words. I told myself it was a coincidence. Maybe he worked nearby. Maybe he just liked routine. But the third night, same time, same exact sequence, I started writing it down. By the end of the first week, I had a pattern logged. Every single night, 2:14 a.m., water and matches, exact cash, silent. I mentioned it to my manager Dale during a shift change. He laughed it off. Probably just a creature of habit. Some people are like that. But something about it bothered me more each night. The way he never looked up. The way his face was always angled just enough that I couldn't see his eyes under that cap. The way he always had the exact change. Never a dollar more. Never asking for anything different. By the second week, I started watching the parking lot camera when he came in. I wanted to see what kind of car he drove. There was never a car. No headlights pulling in. No vehicle parked outside. He simply appeared in frame, walking toward the door, like he had come from somewhere out in the desert on foot. And after he left, the same thing. No headlights pulling away. Just an empty parking lot a few seconds after the door chime rang. I told myself there had to be an explanation. Maybe he parked further away and walked. Maybe the camera angle missed something. But I started feeling unsettled in a way I couldn't quite explain. Like the store felt different during those few minutes around 2:14. Colder, quieter. Like the air itself was holding still. One night, I decided to say something to him. Anything, just to see if he would respond. As he set the water and matches on the counter, I said, "Rough night?" He didn't answer, but for the first time, he tilted his head up, just slightly, enough for me to see beneath the brim of his cap. His eyes were completely black, not dark brown, not just dim lighting playing tricks. Solid black, from edge to edge, no white visible at all. He held my gaze for exactly 3 seconds, then looked back down, took his items, and walked out. Same as always. I didn't sleep when I got home that morning. I kept replaying those 3 seconds in my mind. I almost quit that week. I really did. But the pay was good, and I told myself I had imagined it. Bad lighting, exhaustion, a trick of shadows under a cap. I went back to work. For the next several nights, everything was normal again. He came in, bought his items, left. I avoided eye contact entirely. Then came the night that changed everything. It was raining hard, the kind of desert storm that turns the parking lot into a shallow lake. 2:14 a.m. came and went. No bell, no customer. I actually felt relieved. I assumed the storm had kept him away, wherever he came from. I went to the back room to grab inventory boxes. I was gone maybe 4 minutes. When I came back out to the front, he was already standing at the counter. Water and matches set down. Exact cash already counted out, but the bell hadn't rung. I would have heard it from the back room. I always did. I looked at the security monitor behind the counter. The live feed showed the front door. Closed. No one had opened it, but he was standing right in front of me. I froze completely. My hands wouldn't move to take his cash. He stood there, waiting, head down as always. After almost 10 seconds of silence, he finally looked up. Those same black eyes. But this time, he spoke. His voice was flat, quiet, almost mechanical. "You see me now. That's a problem." I don't remember deciding to run. I just remember being in the back room with the door locked, my phone in my shaking hands, dialing 911. When the dispatcher answered, I tried to explain. A man at the counter, no car, the bell never rang. His eyes. She told me to stay where I was. Police were on the way. I stayed locked in that back room for 11 minutes, listening. No footsteps, no sound at all. When the officers arrived, I came out slowly. The store was empty. No customer at the counter, no water bottle, no matches, no cash on the counter either. But the security footage told a different story. The officers reviewed the tape with me. It showed me walking to the back room at 2:11 a.m. At 2:14 a.m. exactly, the figure appeared at the counter. Not walking in from outside, just appearing, mid-frame, already standing there. The footage showed him setting down items that, according to the timestamp, were never actually scanned or removed from inventory. It showed him looking up, speaking. The audio picked up his voice clearly. "You see me now. That's a problem." Then the footage showed me running to the back, and the figure simply standing there, watching the camera, for exactly 11 minutes, until the moment the officer's headlights hit the parking lot. Then the footage showed him turn, walk toward the door, and the frame simply went black for 1 second. When the picture returned, he was gone. No door opening, no motion, just gone. The police took a copy of the footage for their records. They ran facial recognition. Nothing came up. No match in any system. An officer pulled records for the gas station going back several years. He found something that made the whole department uneasy. A man matching the same description, dark jacket, cap pulled low, had been reported at 3 other gas stations along that same stretch of Highway 80, always between 2 and 3 a.m., always buying water and matches, always silent. The earliest report was from 14 years earlier. The clerk who filed that original report had disappeared less than a month after seeing him. Never found. I quit that job the next morning. I never went back to collect my final paycheck. I moved away from Reno entirely about 6 months later. But I still think about those 3 seconds when he looked up at me. Those black eyes. That flat, quiet voice. "You see me now. That's a problem." I don't know what he was. I don't know why he wanted water and matches every single night. I don't know where he went after that storm, or how he simply appeared on camera without ever opening a door. But I know this. If you ever work a night shift, and the same customer comes in at the exact same time every single night, never speaking, never looking up, do not make eye contact. Do not say anything to draw their attention, because the moment they notice you've noticed them, That's the moment everything changes. Sleep well. And if stories like this keep you up at night, you are not alone. Subscribe for more horror stories every week. New story, new nightmare. See you in the dark.